Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 Ohio State Fair. We're going to be kicking off your Junior Fair Beef Breeding Exhibitor Award ceremony here in the show arena. The Ohio State Fair Exposition Commission, along with the Ohio State University Extension, 4-H Youth Development, and the Ohio Agricultural Education Service, FFA, are pleased to welcome you to the Ohio State Junior Fair Beef Breeding Exhibitor Awards presentation. During this time, we will recognize youth's achievements in the Skillathon and Outstanding Breeding Exhibitor Project Area for Beef. The Outstanding Breeding Exhibitor Award was created to recognize youth who excel in breeding project areas. The OBE program combines the virtual predicted breeding skillathon, breeding showmanship, and breeding animal placings into one all-around breeding exhibitor award. The OBE awards are comprised of age winners from 10 age groups, along with 10 overall exhibitors regardless of age. All exhibitors that will be recognized today placed in the top 10 of each designated category. The Skillathon is an opportunity for youth to demonstrate their knowledge about various aspects of the industry. This year, there were 108 youth who participated in the Beef Skillathon. We would like to thank our 2025 Skillathon Superintendent, Mr. Garth Ruff, along with program coordinators Mackenzie Dorr, Melanie Lee, Libby Ramage, Brenda Carell, Christy Bachman, and Alyssa Brigel for their hard work in organizing this event. Winners in each Skillathon age division will receive a wooden tray. Our overall Skillathon winner will receive an embroidered chair. Both awards were generously sponsored by the Ohio Cattlemen's Foundation. Outstanding Breeding Exhibitor Awards were sponsored by the Virgil Strickler Youth Reserve Program. At this time, we'd like to begin our Beef Breeding Exhibitor Awards. Presenting the awards is the Skillathon Award sponsor, Mrs. Elizabeth Harsh from the Ohio Cattlemen's Foundation. Dr. Maurice Eastridge, Ohio State University Professor and Senior Associate Chair. Dr. Hannah Epley, Associate State 4-H Leader. Andy Hershey, Acting Ohio State Fair Ag Livestock Director. Alyssa Brigel, Assistant Administrator and State FFA Advisor. And our commissioners that have joined us this evening, Mr. Ronnie Arter, and then Mrs. Rose Hartshoe, Chair. Put your hands together for our award presenters. In our Skillathon category, from your 8 and 9-year-old division is Camille Kemner from Fairfield County. From our 10-year-old division is Brooklyn Berry from Licking County. From your 11-year-old division is Kinsley Moore from Ottawa County. From your 12-year-old division is Blake Osborne from Highland County. From your 13-year-old division is Landon Moore from Fairfield County. Your 14-year-old division is Griffin Gaylor from Ottawa County. From your 15-year-old division is Haley Cornett from Highland County. Your 16-year-old division is Sydney Shelton from Highland County. From your 17-year-old division is Sadie Moore from Fairfield County. And from your 18-year-old division is Kaylee Jennings from Claremont County. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for all of our Skillathon winners. And now your 2025 overall beef Skillathon winner. From your 16-year-old division is Sydney Shelton from Highland County. And now we'll recognize our ones presenting the awards for your Beef Outstanding Breeding Exhibitor. Rose Hartshoe will be presenting one of the awards. Chair for the Ohio State Fair, Rodney Arter, Commissioner. Adam Heffron, Executive Director here at the Ohio Expositions. Dr. Maurice Eastridge. Dr. Hannah Epley, Associate State 4-H Leader. Alyssa Briegel, Assistant Admin and State FFA Advisor. Andy Hershey, Acting Ag Livestock Director. Rose Hartshoe again, as well as Elizabeth Harsh and Rod Day. Thank you again. And now for the recognition of the outstanding breeding exhibitors for your age winners from your 8 and 9-year-old division is Camille Kemner from Fairfield County. From your 10-year-old division is Brooklyn Berry from Licking County. From your 11-year-old division is Kinsley Moore from Ottawa County. From your 12-year-old division is Brody Bolin from Ashland County. From your 13-year-old division is Landon Moore from Fairfield County. From your 14-year-old division is Logan Davis from Gallia County. From your 15-year-old division is Haley Cornett from Highland County. From your 16-year-old division is an Evelyn Kaler from Fairfield County. From your 17-year-old division is Sadie Moore from Fairfield County. And from your 18-year-old division is Kaylee Jennings of Claremont County. And now we will recognize our top 10 outstanding breeding exhibitors. In 10th place from the 14-year-old division is Logan Davis from Gallia County. In 9th place from your 13-year-old division is Landon Moore from Fairfield County. In 8th place from your 18-year-old division is Owen Fennig from Mercer County. Seventh place from our 16-year-old division is Evelyn Kaler from Fairfield County. In 6th place is from our 18-year-old division is Kaylee Jennings from Claremont County. Your 5th overall from our 9-year-old division is Camille Kemner from Fairfield County. Fourth overall from our 15-year-old division is Haley Cornett from Highland County. In third from our 17-year-old division is Sadie Moore from Fairfield County. In second, from our 11-year-old division, is Kinsley Moore from Ottawa County. And ladies and gentlemen, help me in congratulating your first place from our 10-year-old division, Miss Brooklyn Berry from Licking County. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for all of our OBE exhibitors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be introducing your contestants for tonight's Supreme Drive. Kicking off with our Angus division, your reserve champion Angus would be led by Logan Davis from Gallia County. Logan is a son of John and Melissa Davis. He is a member of the Triangle 4-H Club in Gallipolis FFA, in the Ohio Junior Angus Association, and the National Junior Angus Association. Logan attends Fellowship of Faith Church and participates in basketball and track at Gallia Academy. One unique thing about Logan is that he was honored to be selected as a Session 1 Ohio State Fair Supreme Showman. Your reserve champion, Charlet, is exhibited by Macy Miller from Fairfield County. Macy is the daughter of Tanya and Tyler Miller. She shows pigs, cattle, and sheep, and goats. Macy likes showing livestock and fishing and also plays basketball and volleyball. One unique thing about Macy is that she has been showing livestock since she was 3. Your reserve champion, Kianina female, was led by Addison Fennick of Mercer County. Addison is the daughter of Ryan and Sarah Fennick and has 2 sisters. She shows cattle and pigs and is also involved in soccer and dance. Addison and her family raise and sell bulls and enjoy showing as a family. One unique thing about Addison is that she has been doing dance for 8 years. Your reserve champion, Key Angus female, was led by Kaylee Jennings of Claremont County. Kaylee is the daughter of Kevin and Holly Jennings. Kaylee is a graduate of Felicity Franklin High School, where she was active in FFA, National Honor Society, and the Salutatorian. She is finishing her 14 years as a 4-H member this week, showing heifers and barrows at the Ohio State Fair. She is starting her sophomore year at Oklahoma State University with a double major in ag business and ag education. She was also recently elected to the American Junior Kianina Board. One unique thing about Kaylee is while she goes to the other OSU, she still roots for the OSU. Your reserve champion, Gelby, was led by Callie Dagger of Champaign County. Callie is the daughter of Justin and Stephanie Dagger and has siblings Katie, Courtney, and Jake. She is going into the 7th grade at West Liberty Salem and lives on a beef farm in Urbana. She loves 4-H and showing cattle and would like to work alongside her dad being a sales representative for Pioneer Hybrid Seeds. One unique thing about Callie is that she likes having a goal in mind and is very determined. Your reserve champion, Hereford female, was led by Gentry Croter of Sandusky County. Gentry is the daughter of Charlie and Kayla Kreutzer. She is the 6th grader at Lakota Middle School. She is on the Sandusky County Livestock Judging Team and a member of the Jackson Busy Beavers 4-H Club. Gentry shows sheep and cattle, and one unique thing about Gentry is that she has been showing since she was 3 years old. Your reserve champion limousine female is led by Emma Graft of Butler County. Emma is the daughter of Megan King and Roger Graft. She is a sophomore at the University of Cincinnati and studying pre-med and pediatric radiology. She has been showing cattle for 6 years, and her heifer's name this year is Gorilla. Emma wants to thank everyone in her corner, and she owes it all to God, and it is in honor of her dad. One unique thing about Emma is her favorite food is ice cream. Your reserve champion, Maine and Jew female, was led by Blake Herdman of Highland County. Blake is a member of the All About Beef 4-H Club. She will be graduating the University of Findlay this fall, studying animal science. After graduating from Findlay, she plans to attend chiropractic school and become licensed to work on people and animals. One unique thing about Blake is that she graduated as valedictorian of her class this spring from Hillsborough High School. Your reserve champion maintainer female was led by Reese Toller of Gallia County. Reese is the son of Matt and Amy Toller. He attends Gallia Academy High School and the University of Rio Grande. Reese plays basketball and baseball, and he is also very active in FFA and Junior Fair Board. One unique thing about Reese is that he cannot drink carbonated beverages. Your reserve champion Maine Angus female was led by McKenna Miller of Fairfield County. McKenna is the daughter of Tyler and Tanya Miller. She is 13 and going into the 7th grade at Bloom Carroll Middle School. McKenna also shows goats, pigs, and cattle at state and county level, and she is a member of the Wild About Animals 4-H Club. Her future dream is to attend Oklahoma State for ag business and judge on the livestock team. And one unique thing about McKenna is she is the oldest of 4 siblings, and she's the favorite. Your reserve champion Simmental was led by Garrett Beal of Fayette County. Garrett is the son of Mary and Jason Beal and is going into the 7th grade at Miami Trace Middle School. He had been showing Simmental cattle for 5 years at the state, regional, and national level, and this is his 2nd state fair. Garrett also plays basketball and baseball and enjoys showing, clipping, and fitting. One unique thing about Garrett is that he is a little Jason Beal. Your reserve champion percentage Simmental female was led by Kenley Segrist of Mercer County. Kenley is a daughter of Joe and Emily Segrist, and she has 2 sisters and 1 brother. Kenley will be a junior at Coldwater High School and is involved in FFA, where she is the chapter historian and the vice president of her 4-H club, and she serves at her community church and is a member of the Mercer County Junior Fair Board. One unique thing about Kenley is that she also exhibits Holstein dairy cattle at the Ohio State Fair. Your reserve champion Shorthorn female would be led by Colton Greenhorn from Warren County. Colton is the son of Josh Greenhorn from Bellbrook, Ohio. Colton is the 4th-generation farmer, started by Colonel Alvin Greenhorn. His plans are to continue breeding shorthorn cattle and running big equipment. One unique thing about Colton is he loves running all equipment. Your reserve champion Shorthorn Plus female was led by Chance Holly from Wood County. Chance is 9 years old and will be entering 4th grade at Otsego Schools. He is a member of the Simply Stock 4-H Club, and Chance has shown goats and market lambs at this year's Ohio State Fair. Chance also has his own egg business, and one unique thing about Chance is that he won his first national show at the North American at the age of 5. Your reserve champion AOB female was led by Kaylee Jennings of Claremont County. Kaylee is a daughter of Kevin and Holly Jennings. Kaylee is a graduate of Felicity Franklin High School, where she was active in FFA, National Honor Society, and salutatorian. She currently attends Oklahoma State University and is double majoring in ag business and ag education. Your reserve champion crossbred female was led by Evelyn Kaler from Fairfield County. Evelyn is a junior at Fisher Catholic High School, where she is a varsity soccer captain and cheerleader. Evelyn is in the Blue Ribbon Showman 4-H Club, an officer in Interact Club. And one unique thing about Evelyn is that she has been to 4 different countries. She wants to thank her fitting crew, Max, Haley, Owen, and Jacob. And Evelyn also wants to thank Mom and Dad for always being there. Ready for Champion Angus? Yeah. And now getting into your champion females. Your champion Angus female was led by Cecilia Mercina from Claremont County. Cecilia is the daughter of Kelly Panko. She is currently attending Wilmington College studying agribusiness. Cecilia is also in her first and last year in 4-H. One unique thing about Cecilia is that her high school ROTC team won nationals 4 times while she was on the team. Your champion Charlotte female was led by Carly Sanders from Highland County. Carly is the daughter of Dave and Mindy Sanders. She is a member of the Premier Showman 4-H Club. Carly will be headed to Lakeland College to compete on the livestock judging team. One unique thing about Carly is that she is not afraid to tell it like it is. Your champion Kianina female was led by Carly Kennedy of Adams County. Carly is the daughter of John Paul and Krista Kennedy. She has been showing cattle and pigs for 10 years in 4-H in Ohio and at a national level. Carly will be attending Iowa State University and pursuing a degree in ag business. She would like to thank her brothers for all of their support and guidance throughout the years, parents for always guiding me to be the best person that I can be in and out of the ring, and lastly, Kathy Lehman and all the people in her corner, because without them, none of this would be possible. One unique thing about Carly is that she has been showing cattle since she was 4 years old, and this is her final year. Your champion Key Angus female was led by Emma Yoakum of Highland County. Emma is the daughter of Chip and Shannon Yoakum. She will be attending Oklahoma State University this fall to pursue a degree in ag economics and actuarial science. She serves as the Region 1 Director for the American Junior Maine Association and also owns her own business, Impulse Magnawave. One unique thing about Emma is that her Heifer just won Bred and Owned at Junior Nationals, and then were a reserve in the Own Show. Your champion Gelvie female was led by Lexi Rittenhouse from Clark County. Lexi is a daughter of Scott and Sasha Rittenhouse. She is a member of the Global Impact FFA and a 4-H member of Northwestern Livestock Boosters. Lexi has been showing cattle since she was 6 years old and also shows goats and lambs. She wants to be a doctor and raise cattle when she grows up. And one unique thing about Lexi is that she loves Dr. Pepper and wishes she had one right now. Your champion Hereford female was led by Delaney Chester from Warren County. Delaney is the daughter of Emily and Troy Chester and will be a freshman at Oklahoma State University this fall studying agriculture education. She and her parents own and operate Rock and Sea Show cattle, racing Hereford, Simmental, and Maine cattle, but her heart lies with the Hereford breed. One unique thing about Delaney is that she can eat more ice cream than anyone she knows. Your champion limousine female was led by Delayla Lauber of Highland County. Delayla is the daughter of Riley and Kaylee Sue Lauber. She is 13 years old and volunteers at her church within the children's department. Delayla plays soccer for Hillsborough Middle School and enjoys doing livestock judging. This year, she will show at Nail and Cattlemen's Congress, and one unique thing about Delayla is that her name is all of her grandmother's first letters of their names put together. Your champion Maine and Jew female was led by Braxton Graybill of Morrow County. Braxton is the son of Stephanie and Jaron Graybill. He has a brother, Bryson, who also shows cattle. Braxton goes to River Valley and will be in the 7th grade and also likes to hunt, fish, and fight with his brother. One unique thing about Braxton is that he plays travel baseball. Your champion maintainer female was led by Cecilia Mercina of Claremont County. Cecilia is the daughter of Kelly Pinko, and she is currently attending Wilmington College studying agribusiness. Your champion Maine Angus female is led by Kinsley Moore of Ottawa County. Kinsley is the daughter of Justin and Katie Moore and has two younger sisters, Kira and Cammie. She will be a 7th grader at Oak Harbor and plays volleyball. Kinsley is a 7-year member of the Country Slicker 4-H Club, showing cattle and sheep, and she has been showing since she was 3 years old and wants to thank everyone for their help and support. One unique thing about Kinsley is that she was born 6 weeks early. Your champion Simmental female was led by Caden Roberts of Guernsey County. Caden is the son of Joe and Abby Roberts and is the oldest of 4. He has 1 brother and 2 sisters, and Caden will be a sophomore at John Glenn High School and is the president of the Valley Kids 4-H Club. Caden believes that everyone has the same potential to be great, but it is your hard work and dedication that makes you undeniable. One unique thing about Caden is he works hard every day so that his Aunt Chelsea's baby will know that he was cool at one point. Your champion percentage Simmental female was led by Kate Liggett from Tuscarawas County. Kate is the daughter of Matt and Ruthie Liggett, and she is 17 years old and going into her senior year. She is in the National Honor Society. She will be going to college to be a radiology tech, and one unique thing about Kate is that she has the funniest brother ever. Your champion Shorthorn female was led by Bristol Bates of Muskingum County. Bristol is the daughter of Jared and Kate Bates. Bristol will be entering the 7th grade at Philo Junior High this fall. She is a cheerleader and enjoys dancing, and she shows market lambs at the county fair and loves Shorthorns. One unique thing about Bristol is her favorite food is mac and cheese bites. Your champion Shorthorn Plus female was led by Carleen Kennedy of Adams County. Carly is a daughter of John Paul and Krista Kennedy, and she has been showing cattle and pigs for 10 years in 4-H in Ohio and at the national level. Your champion AOB female was ridden by Reese Toller from Gallia County. Reese is a son of Matt and Amy Toller, and he attends Gallia Academy High School and the University of Rio Grande. Reese plays basketball and baseball, and he is also very active in FFA and Junior Fair Board. Your champion crossbred female was led by Lily Owen of Williams County. Lily is the daughter of Kim and Sean Owen. She is 13 years old with an older brother, Isaac, and younger brother, CJ. She is going into the 8th grade, and she plays 3 sports, volleyball, softball, and basketball, and is also on the Quiz Bowl team. She also shows hogs at her county fair, and in her free time, she likes to hang out with her friends, swim, and watch TikToks. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together for all these great champion exhibitors here in front of you. Attention to the barns. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have just a brief 10-minute break to tear down the stage, and then we need all of our reserve champion females up here in the makeup arena. Once again, all reserve champion females to the makeup arena. And now, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin our Supreme Breeding Heifer Drive, we now ask you stand for the playing of our national anthem. That one's just so long. Oh, here. What up, homie? I told the stadium, I said, you guys need to move that sign back there. Oh, yeah. I totally hit my mirror. Well, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, because, like, when I was parked behind you, I was like, man, that's a cool car. And I'm like, KK, like, it's either Cameron or Kinley. I was like, I doubt it's Kinley. She's probably not down here. I was like, that's when I texted you. Because when I was, like, looking ahead, because I was, like, trying to see if I could see you, and I couldn't. And then, like, I think in your rear view mirror, I could, like, see my truck dash. I was like, does this thing got a camera on? Because that's, like, super clear. Good? All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to reintroduce our exhibitors and our animals. Kicking off with your reserve champion, Angus female, is led by Logan Davis. Absolutely. Clap for the young man. What an accomplishment. Your next reserve champion coming in the ring is your reserve champion, Charlotte female, led by Macy Miller. Your reserve champion, Keenina females, led by Addison Fenig. Your reserve champion, Key Angus females, led by Kaylee Jennings. Your reserve champion, Gelvy females, led by Callie Dagger. Your reserve champion, Hereford females, led by Gentry Kronzer. Your reserve champion, Limousine females, led by Emma Kraft. And your reserve champion, Maine Anjou females, led by Mason Jolliffe. Your reserve champion, Maintainer females, led by Reese Toller. Your reserve champion, Maine Angus females, led by McKenna Miller. Your reserve champion females, led in reserve champion Simmental females, led by Garrett Beal. Your reserve champion percentage Simmental females, led by Kenley Singrist. From your Shorthorn division, your reserve champion is led by Colton Greenhorn. From your Shorthorn Plus division is led by Chance Holly. Your reserve champion AOB females, led by Kaylee Jennings. And your reserve champion crossbred females, led by Evelyn Kaler. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your reserve champions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be introducing your champions for their respective breeds, starting off with our Angus division. Your champion Angus is led by Cecilia Mercina. Your champion Charlotte female is led by Carly Sanders. Your champion Kianina female is led by Carly Kennedy. Your champion Key Angus female is led by Emma Yoakum. Your champion Gelvie female is led by Lexi Rittenhouse. Your champion Hereford is led by Delaney Chester. Your champion Limousine female is led by Delayla Lauber. Your champion Maine and Jew female is led by Braxton Grabio. Your champion maintainer is led by Cecilia Mercina. Your champion main Angus female is led by Kinsley Moore. Your champion Simmental is led by Caden Roberts. Your champion Percentage Simmental is led by Kate Liggett. Your champion Shorthorn is led by Bristol Bates. Your champion Shorthorn Plus female is led by Carleen Kennedy. And your champion AOB female is led by Reese Toller. And your champion Crossbred is led by Lily Owen. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for all these cattle and all these exhibitors. At this time, we'd also like to introduce our judges for our Supreme Female Drive this evening. We'd like to introduce our Session 1 judge, who is back with us again here this evening, Mr. Brett Carter. Brett is a 2003 graduate of Oklahoma State University with a bachelor's degree in animal science. Upon graduating, he spent the next 20 years at both DJ's Cattle Company in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, followed by Morton Cattle Company in Stratford, Oklahoma, where predominantly the focus has been on elite Maine and Jew breeding cattle and priding themselves on producing multiple national champion females and breed leading sires. Brett was selected as the 2010 Maine and Jew Herdsman of the Year. In 2024, the opportunity knocked for Brett and his wife Lacey, along with their two sons Grady, when they purchased managing interest in the mature cows and donor battery from Dr. Morton. Our Session 2 judge, of course, joining us this evening is Luke Doris. Luke Doris is from Bree Heights, South Dakota, and he owns and operates Doris Cattle, a club calf operation in central South Dakota. Luke has raised and sold many state and regional and national champions across the country and houses some of the nation's top donor cows. Doris Cattle hosts an annual pasture sale and bred female sale where countless champions and cornerstone donor cows have found homes across the country. Luke grew up in southwest Kansas, and he received his associate degree from Dodge City Community College and later attended Oklahoma Panhandle State University. He has judged numerous shows, including several state fairs, and he and his wife, Kristen, have 4 children, Croy, Cannon, Cahill, and Chapel. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands for our judges this evening, Mr. Luke Doris and Brett Carter.
Well, first and foremost, I'm pretty humbled to be asked to come out here to Ohio to sort and work through your youngsters out here. I really didn't know what I was getting myself into, but it started out today in showmanship, and I was just amazed the amount of good quality showmen and the good stock that's out here. I want to commend you guys, and let's give you guys a big round of applause for raising a bunch of very, very good young people. With that being said, I want to thank everybody here in the blue shirts around ringside, Aaron, Andrew, Kim, everybody around here. We couldn't have done it without you. Never one time I had to wait on a class or anything. Everybody was always on time. It was just a professional show ran. Me and Brett went way back. Brett was one of the first people that I really ever knew when I came to showing cattle. I bought my very first club calf steer from his uncle that's actually going to be here this week judging your guys' market show. So me and Brett went way back. It was an honor to sort cattle with him. I want to thank my wife. I got 2 kids here. 2 of my other kids at home. They had a show actually yesterday, and we flew out here, and I wasn't able to be there. But they did good. They're to that age where they can kind of do it themselves. With that being said, there's not a better organization activity that you would want to raise your kids than this right here. I feel this livestock industry is second to none to raise your kids. It builds leadership, honor, respect. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Brett. Once again, thank you guys for having me here. It's been a great show. You got great kids here.
I'll be honest with you, I don't want to be redundant and repeat a whole lot of what Luke said, but just to highlight some of the things that's important to me. It is an honor to be in this ring, and it is an honor to get to stand next to one of your best longtime friends, competitors, and somebody that genuinely, when they asked me to judge this show and said, who would you want to do it with, I submitted a list of 3 guys, and Luke was obviously on that list for good reason, and I wanted somebody in the ring that I respect, and I wanted somebody in the ring that right now is going to hold me accountable, but genuinely I wanted somebody that when I wasn't here today, I knew when I got back I'd be just as pumped up to look at his as hopefully he is mine. Luke is an absolute rock star breeder. He is a long life friend of mine, and I want to say, Luke, thanks for saying yes, because this is a bucket list deal for me. Thank you. The staff at the State Fair, Aaron, you guys are awesome. Andrew, you and your crew, to what Luke said, yeah, give them a round of applause. I come from a pretty dang competitive state myself, and you guys are second to none. I promise you, it is awesome what they do for the kids. I wrote a few things on my hand. I've gotten just nervous enough. If anybody knows me, I'm never short of words. But I knew I would get nervous, and it's because it means something. It's given me everything. I'm sorry, I'm an emotional guy, believe it or not, as much smart aleck as I can be if you know me. This business has given me absolutely everything. And starting, it's given me my wife, who at home takes care of everything. 2 awesome boys, Grady and Hudson. That's what this business gave me that means the most. I've had 20 years experience outside of college. I've got to work for 2 of the best rock star owners in the world, Dr. Jay Butler, some of you guys may have heard of, and Dr. Bob Morton. He's still a big part of what I do. But all of that said, if it wasn't for this business, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, and I'm thankful for that, what it's given me, the opportunity it's given me. And I want to tell you a little story. I've spent 20 years chasing the opportunity to stand right here. 20 years to be respected by my peers and my friends, that someday I could judge your kids. And I can promise you, it means something to me today. But in all the time I was chasing those things, I'm going to tell you what I found. I found wealth, and I found something that's deeper than that. I'm going to leave you with one idea. I found my faith, and I found Jesus Christ. And that trumps all them 20 years of trying that I've done to be right here. So if I leave you with something, I'm going to leave you with that. Find your friends, surround the people that you want to become. My granddad used to say, there's eagles and turkeys. You figure out which one you want to hang out with, that's what you'll be. So that's a tip to the greatest man I've ever known. But I want to tell you something. I saw this done at OYE a few years ago, and I'm going to do this and didn't even tell Luke. If you're ringside or you're in the stands, stand up. Please, stand up. Every one of us go to an Ohio State football game, an Oklahoma State football game, or a Friday night football game, and what do when they come through those gates? We holler and scream and let them know just how proud we are. If you guys will raise the roof on this son of a gun and let them know just how special this is, we'll go get you some champions.
Congratulations to your Supreme Champion breeding female. Here's your 2025 Ohio State Fair. From your Champion Main and June Division goes to Braxton Grabiel. Braxton will be receiving a banner presented by Adam Heifer, the Ohio State Fair Executive Director. In for Braxton steps your reserve champion main and Jew female, brought in by Blake Herdman. In your Reserve Supreme female from your Kianina division is led in by Carly Kennedy. In for Carly steps in your Reserve champion Kianina, Addison Fennig. In your Reserve Champion Supreme banner was sponsored by Commissioner of the Ohio State Fair and Chair, Mrs. Rose Harchu. In your third overall female, receiving a banner presented by Elizabeth Harsh with the Ohio Cattlemen's Association from your Percentage Simmental division is exhibited by Kate Liggett. In for Kate steps your Reserve champion Percentage Simmental, Kenley Seacrest. Your fourth overall female receiving a banner presented by Ronnie Arter, a commissioner of the Ohio State Fair from your AOB division, is exhibited by Reese Toller. In for Reese steps your Reserve champion AOB, exhibited by Kaylee Jennings. In your 5th overall female, receiving a banner presented by Andy Hershey, the acting Ohio State Fair Ag and Livestock Director. From her limousine division is exhibited by Talayla Lauber. Well, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together once again for all of our exhibitors and their families. Thank you all so much for your attendance. And thank you for joining us here at your 2025 Ohio State Fair Supreme Breeding.